Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I'm on my way to Walmart, and I was totally not planning on doing a ride along with me, but only a tag along with me. But I want to just show you the nice snow we got. So I'm just going to show you a little bit, and then I will maybe stop and just show you some places. I have to go to the post office. Somebody delivered a box of fruit. I was like, they don't know me. But it was the wrong house, so I have to bring that to the post office and tell them they made a boo-boo. So anyway, let me just show you a little bit of the snow. And this was actually my grandmother's house. She lived right across the street from us my entire life. I loved her very much. Now, I don't know if I can just put you on my dash, unsecured, just for the ride up the street, and just so you can get another glimpse. But let me just try. I'm certainly not going to drive anywhere with the camera just balancing there, but let's just try up the street. Seatbelt! Okay, you got to see a little of it. Let's go to the post office first. Just want to show you, this is the big box of fruit that was delivered to us by mistake. So I'm going to hopefully see to it that it gets to the rightful owner. And this is my post office that I used to love as a kid, because they had the circular stairs going up the front door. And that was just fun to go up and down those stairs. But I will be using these stairs today. And I don't really know much about the history. Oh, there's a historic site sign. Let's go read it. Okay, it's a historic site built in 1933. So not as old as I thought. I would have thought it was much older than that. My dad was born in 1916, and he was born right here in Sanford, so he was 17 when this was built. That must have been exciting. I forgot that it's right before Christmas. Walmart is packed. Luckily, we have self-scans now. And I know there are people who are against self-scans because they say it puts people out of work. Here's my thinking. You don't have to agree with me. If not for self-scans, I probably wouldn't be here, because I told my mother, I said, I'm going to be able to just run in and out because they have self-scan now. If I had to wait in a long line, and the lines are sometimes very lengthy, not so much like the longness of how many people are in the line, but the slowness of the cashier. I don't like standing somewhere for 20 minutes to buy 3 items. If not for the self-scan, I probably wouldn't shop here. Maybe a lot of people wouldn't, and that would put a lot more people out of work. I don't know. I have a hard time with people not being able to see all sides of things. Change is usually good. We're not going to have things the exact same way always. Times change. I'm going in the store, and I'm going to have to back out when I leave here because I couldn't park far away. I just didn't want to because I'm trying to get away without wearing a sweatshirt even. I don't like the static. And I know, appearances, people are going to say, what's wrong with you? I've actually had somebody say to me, don't you know it's winter? And I should have said, don't you know I'm fat? It's like I have enough insulation, thank you. I don't need a thin layer of fleece touching my body. So I'm going in. That's it. Let's go. Trying to find an aisle where I can talk to you. So far, I bought 3 things and only one was on my list. Little turnips for my mother that I'm going to cook and freeze for her. That's on my list. But I forgot that I also want some more shrimp. Did love that on my meat. So more shrimp, $5 for 12 ounces, which is the cheapest. I would have liked bigger ones, but these are extra small. They're extra okay. I was interrupted by a man with tight corduroys on. Then I got this. 4.5 pounds of ground beef, and it's marked down to, I don't know where I am, $8.28, so I'm getting it. Now, let's go to, oh, my mother needs hairspray and face powder. Thank goodness they have her Aquanet Super Hold. She didn't like the regular one. That's the only one I could get last time. So since they have her kind, I'm buying her 2 cans. This is her brand, CoverGirl, and it has to be ivory. This is $5.94. The hairsprays, I think, were $1.98 each. The turnips were, I think, $1.58 for 3 of them. Now we're going to Dairy to get my cream, and then we have to go get some fleece blankets. You guys, I was hoping there'd be some kind of a pie reduced because, you know, it is going to be Christmas and I'd like my mother to have something. So look, $1.19 for this apple pie. I can cut that and freeze it, so I'm taking that. And let's look here. 2 little pumpkin pies, 25 cents each. I'm taking those. What else do we have here? What is this? Is this a pound cake? Vanilla pound cake. $2.25. Do I have room to cut that and freeze it? I'm getting it. My heavy whipping cream is $4.14, but I need to find somebody tall to get the light cream for me. Because I can't reach. It's that light blue one way back there. Could you reach? I can't get the light cream back there. I don't know if you can reach that. I'd actually like 2 if possible. Oh my God, my hero. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. That woman climbed the shelf to get in there for my cream. So excited. Now we're heading over to laundry stuff. Borax. I like to add a little bit of borax to my wash because I buy really cheap detergent. And just a little bit, like a 1/4 cup, really makes a difference. Okay, let's go look for fleece blankets. I know these are intended for kids, but those would make the cutest pet beds. Oh my God, any dog would love to lay on that, or kitties. $19.88. These are the fleece throws that I'm after. They're only $2.50. Boy, they're certainly picked through. They are regular fleece throw size, 50 by 60, and my mother wants to get one for each of her great-grandkids as part of their Christmas gifts. So I'm going to take one to Skylar and her brother Jared, and then get 4 for the other great-grandkids that she has here. They have more of them here, and they have some soft, minky ones. Now I have so many decisions to make. I was getting this one for Skylar because it's pink, a lot of pink, and it's tie-dye. This one for one of the boy great-grandkids, and this one for one of the girl great-grandkids, but now I still have to get another boy and girl great-grandkid, and then one for Jared, who's 11, so nothing too babyish for him. Okay, this one is perfect for Jared because he loves blue and black. And I'm getting one of the other boys camouflage, and one of the other girls that. Great gifts for $2.50. My mother wants to get me something for Christmas. We don't do any gift exchanging. We don't have a tree up, nothing. It's like there's no Christmas in my house, and that's by choice. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But she wants to get me one of those frying pans that we see on TV, like the square one with the cover that nothing sticks. Oh my God, I want one. And I am pretty sure that they have something similar right here in Walmart, so I'm gonna look for that. So many people in the aisle that I wanted that I couldn't show you. There's people everywhere. I saw one similar, but it was $60. I'll cook my meat over a candle before I spend money like that on a pan. I know the one on TV is even cheaper, so I don't know if maybe there's a as seen on TV section or something. Oh, I'm trying not to be so close to you, but I don't know. I know I'm tired now and I'm hot and I'm sure I'm hungry. What do we have up here? I see some pans and stuff, but no. Oh, let me look over here. There's all kinds of things like that here, but you know, I'm just thinking it might be in a separate section. I don't know. I just know that I'm not that kind of hot, but I'm hot. And How much would you give me to go in the dressing room and come out modeling this? That won't be happening. I would just love to see the dressing room person's reaction. I could come out and say, is this too tight? I'm too tired to do self-scan. I have a lot of stuff. And I did buy a big bottle of bleach, which I forgot to show you. And the woman in front of me was taking long. Same old story. Okay, we're moving up. I always put a buck in the bucket for the Salvation Army. And my guy, I always do it on my way out, and I told him, I'll see you on my way out. And he must be taking a break or something. But there's one at the other door, so I'm going to walk all the way over there so I can donate $1. I'm taking you with me. And Sandy was so nice the other day. She bought the guys with the bells hot chocolate. I would have never thought to do that. And I did kind of think of doing that today, but I forgot. We'll at least give my $1. Oh, crooked. Ah! I'm sweating to death. And I already did that with you. I walked from there to there to donate $1. I started that, I don't know, several years ago. I always try to go to the bank and get a bunch of ones so I can donate every time I go to the store. And I know Walmart's always have this. I think Martin's maybe. Hannaford doesn't. They don't have the, I call them the bell ringers, Salvation Army people there. But anyway, I'm tired. I know it's got to be late. Let me look. And I know now the time is over there, 3:18, and I have not eaten yet. And I am kind of hungry. I wanted to explain to you a little bit about not doing Christmas. I'm certainly not a Jehovah's Witness. That is not the reason. After my father died in 2004, I just felt no reason to be Christmassy. I just didn't. You know, we stopped having the big family gatherings, and it just was a lot of work to put things up. All through my depression, which was my whole life, I can't believe I'm starting to see that maybe I can live the rest of my life without it. I don't know. It's way too early to know if it's just a fluke that I'm feeling so good by not eating any carbs, even not vegetable carbs. I don't know if that's the real reason I feel the way I do, but I don't care. I'm feeling much better, and even thought yesterday, you know, I even said to my mother, does it bother you that I don't have a tree up? Because, you know, she knows how depressed I get, and she knows that it's a lot of work for me. And I always worry that even if I happen to have a manic period and I want to decorate, I could be in a depression and never want to take it down. And one time it was up until after Valentine's Day in February. I just don't like to take chances. I don't like to put any pressure on holidays like it should be joyful. I'm just trying to get through every day, even a normal day. I'm trying to not put pressure on myself. Now, I almost feel like I could take it this year. I could probably see some festive things in my house, but I didn't do it. I haven't in a long time, and I'm not about to now. It would be different if I had Skylar, and I knew Skylar was coming for Christmas or something like that, but she's not. The year that I did have her for Christmas, we did put up a tree, and, you know, it's not that I'm totally against it. I just try to do what is easiest and safest for my brain. You know, I just didn't want to see any of that, and especially this year with both the loss of my uncle and my husband, you know, it's just no. Not a good year for a Christmas tree. So our house looks like nothing, and I haven't opened one card of any kind. I don't get cards like I did years ago. I used to get so many Christmas cards because I used to mail to everybody back in the day when, you know, before email and all that stuff. But I don't do that anymore, so I only get a few, and, you know, when I get my mail, it just gets tossed aside, and I don't look at it, and then it bothers me that I'm not looking at it. So it's just a complicated life, but it's getting better. It really is. I feel like it's getting better. As a matter of fact, I even offered to my mother, I said, would you like me to get some throws for the kids? You know, she likes to give them money, but I said, you know, we could wrap the throw. I'm even willing to wrap. I'm even willing to wrap a gift. This is something that I don't normally do, but I feel up to doing that. So I said, you know, the throws are only $2.50, and kids love blankies, even older kids. Derek certainly needs some for Skylar and Jared for when he has them. So, you know, I told her, I said, you can still give money and attach that to the gift or whatever. So we're doing that. And oh, I don't know if I mentioned, I was so excited when I got in my car. The car in front of me was gone, so I moved forward immediately. So I don't have to back up now. I don't have to back up now. I just don't like backing up. It like hurts my neck, my vision. I hate. I always feel like I'm going to hit somebody. So I like to just go forward. It's hard enough for me to drive just going forward. Let's just go home, and I'm playing with my chin. Maybe someday that toy will be gone. Project Runway tonight. I love it when I have something on TV. Ooh, and it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern this week because it's the fashion show, so I can't wait. I know I have other things, but I'm just rambling, so I will say bye-bye. Bye.